star date, January 22nd, 2024. We are finally up to over the freezing temp. So we've got some big old icicles hanging out here that they're gonna fall, and I've got to get them down. Let me show you guys what I'm working with here, okay? So there's one, if you can believe it. There's that one. There's that one. And as you can see, stuff's already coming down. Oh, there's a kitty. That's what I'm trying to save. Then we've got multiple littles going across through there. So I'm going to try to get these down before they fall and hurt something, hurt a kitty or one of us. They just need to come down. This is what we're walking on this morning, but it is not as crunchy. I have, ooh, that was a woodpecker. I have somebody out here with me that will trip me up. So we're just going to go slow. Y'all, I have not been to the mailbox. I attempted to go to the mailbox one day and it was a big no. So we're going to try this. And let me get over here where the car was parked. Hopefully I can get over here. There we go. Now, if I can just make it down through there, we'll see. And look, you can see asphalt again. What? We have not seen that in days. Days. So there's down the road to the stop sign. Luckily, we're seeing some roadway here, but that's only because it's getting some sun. Down through there, nothing. So the mail hasn't run in about a week. Stop. So yeah, the mail has not run in about a week. That tells you how bad the roads are. School is still out today. I'm going to guess they're going to call it for tomorrow. They might go back on Wednesday. I don't know, because most of the back roads here in our little area look like what the Holler does down there or worse. Paps got out and went to work this morning, and he said there were 2 cars that were stuck in front of him up above us here getting out to the main road, and he had issues getting around that and getting out himself. So yeah, we're not in the clear by no means, and I'm about to go stir crazy, okay? Clearly, there is no grocery haul for this week, no restock going on. Hopefully, I can get out and go to the store at some point in time. Y'all, cabin fever has set in. Nanny needs to get out of here for a while. We're going crazy. Somebody woke up hungry this morning. He's on his 4th pancake. Aren't you?
No.
Alright, y'all, we are going to make some homemade brownies because we need something sweet. It's still cold here, but it is warming up. So I do want to give that a big yay. But I have got an 8x8 dish right here, and I sprayed it, put parchment paper in it and sprayed the parchment paper. Then here I've got 2 bowls, and we're going to work with the small bowl first. We're going to bring it over here. So we're going to add 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. Now to that we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour. Then we're going to do 2/3 of a cup of cocoa. I do not have my apron on, and I'm going to wish I did. And then we're going to do 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. And we are going to mix all this together. Whoop, wait a minute. I forgot something. Chocolate chips. And y'all, I've got this open bag of mini chocolate chips, and I need to use them. So, the recipe calls for 1/2 cup dark chocolate chips. I am just going to use these mini semi-sweet. It's what I've got in the pantry, and that's what we're going to use. So, there we go. We're going to call that a 1/2 cup. We are. And I need to add 3/4 teaspoon of sea salt. I'm going to take my spatula and I'm just going to mix this together. Now, if you want to sift everything together besides the chocolate chips, if yours is lumpy, then please go right ahead and do that. I did not. So we're just going to get this mixed together. Y'all, this bowl is barely holding on. It is barely big enough. Whoop, I may dump it out. We'll try not to, but I may. Alright, so we're going to scoop that back. We're going to bring this one over here. And I've already got 2 tablespoons of water in there. Into that, we're going to add 2 eggs. There we go. 2 eggs, 1/2 cup of canola oil. Now, the recipe says you can use olive oil, but she also says that you can taste that olive oil, and yeah, no thank you. I don't want that. And then we need a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. So now I'm just going to break those eggs up a little bit. We're just going to mix this just a little bit. Now we're going to start adding our dry ingredients in with our wet ingredients. We're just going to mix. One of these days, I'll learn to quit asking Pat what he wants for dessert. One of these days, I will learn. Oh, y'all had to see that one coming. Okay, at least it wasn't a big mess. Alright, there we go. So now I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to clean up this just a tiny bit. Bring this over here. And we're going to get this into our baking dish. That wasn't too bad to come together. Quite easy. Quite easy. I would guess that if Paps had his ruthers, he'd rather have dark chocolate in this, but I don't have anything dark chocolate. So, this is what we're getting. He will never know that it was supposed to have dark chocolate. But I'm sure he would love it. Alright, let's get all that goodness out. There we go. Now we're just going to smooth the top, make sure that it's in the corners good. Like that right there. Oh, there's a little bit of dry. We'll go ahead and mix that in right there. Yes, we will. There we there. In that corner. Y'all, I didn't do nothing yesterday. I'll be honest with you. I sat on the couch. And I made the mistake of watching a bunch of the Carol Burnett Show reels on Facebook one day last week. And it hit me that there's got to be something on YouTube with Carol Burnett. And guess what? There is. There's a whole bunch of channels. Even a Carol Burnett channel. So that's what I spent my day doing yesterday, watching Carol Burnett. Anyway, and laughing because that show was a huge thing during my childhood. Anyway, so now we've got this. We're going to put this in a 325 degree oven. We're going to bake it for 45 minutes or so. It may take a few extra, may take a few less. I will start checking this at 40 and seeing when it's ready. There you go. Going in the oven. Setting my timer. We are good to go. Now all I gotta do is clean this mess up. Our brownies are fresh and hot out of the oven, and they need to cool for about an hour, hour and a half, something like that, before we cut into them. But y'all already know we're going to cut into them, and we're going to do a taste test because these smell delicious. Somebody is not waiting on Nanny, so we're going to try these brownies right now.
It's amazing.
What do you think?
It's amazing. And that black shadow right there is a dog.
These are really good. Real fudgy, moist, chewy. These are good. They're very good. So, they're a keeper. For sure. Now I'm going to go finish my brownie.